I went to a rave one time with a couple friends, and they had friends with them. One of them were like Marines. I had like 20 bucks on me. I'm hoping the rave is $10. I could find some ecstasy for another 10, right? Because I don't know if you guys have ever been to a rave, but it is ass if you're sober. It's very ass, you know. I would rather be on meth than sober. You know, there's too much sensory shit going on, you know what I mean? And so, like, unfortunately, the rave was $20. So that was all my money, and I was just like, fuck, dude, this is gonna be terrible. I might as well go to church, you know what I mean? One of the Marine guys, right, like, just puts his hand out like this, and it's like all these capsules, these white capsules, and I was like, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna drop one of these. If you've never heard of the drug, it's called 2CI. You know about it, dude? Oh yeah, he's melted his brain before, dude. Definitely melted his brain before, for sure, dude. It was one of the strongest hallucinogenics I've ever taken. Right? It was super strong. Dude, it was so strong, mid-rave, I was in a fetal position on the floor, like tripping out like an egg was falling from the sky, crashed down, broke open, and spewed colors. Right now, I'm just like, holy fuck, I'm that egg, like, holy shit, right? And I'm just on the floor, and some dude, like, next to me is like, hey, dude, you can't do that. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, you can't do that, they're gonna think you're overdosing. I'm like, bro, I'm a fucking egg, dude, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, right? So I get up, right, I go outside to try to, like, clear my head, because it's just so trippy, and even outside is trippy, right? Because it's dark, kind of rainy, and like, I don't know if you've ever done like hallucinogenics, but everything's vibrating. Ugh, I gotta go back inside. This is still trippy, right? And right away, like, I go inside and the lights, the music, everything starts like fucking taking my imagination, right? And I see people turn into aliens. I'm not even joking, dude, like antennas started growing out of their fucking head, their eyes turned black, and I'm telling you, like, whenever something that impactful hits you, you don't know what to do. So I just started dancing. I was like, yeah, dude, fuck it, bro, like, aliens, dog, I don't give a fuck, dude. What are you gonna do? You know what I mean? I didn't know what to do. Dude, at some point, I was like, telepathically communicating with some chick through dance. I was like, I thought she was liking it. I had no idea, dude. I had no clue. But my point is, if you do enough cocaine, you'll stop drugs eventually. Too much cocaine, dude. You know, it wasn't part of the story, but it was part of my life, you know.